Did you know your laptop has hidden features you're probably not using? From dual displays and keyboard backlights to airplane mode and rotating screens, your laptop is more powerful than you think. But here's the problem. Most people don't even know how to activate them. In this video, you'll discover how to unlock your laptop's full potential with the FN key hacks, docking stations, and more. Want to master every hidden feature of your laptop? Stick around. Your journey to becoming a certified IT support technician starts now. Laptops have unique features, which differentiate them from the desktop. In this lesson, we're going to talk about how the special function keys are used. Special function keys, FN. Some, if not all, laptop keyboards have special function keys. It is in fact the combination of the FN key with one of the keys starting with the letter F. Generally, it goes from F1 to F12. This function key makes it possible to compensate for the absence of certain keys on compact keyboards, but also to add additional features. When the FN key is pressed, it will perform the function of the icon below the F keys. Generally, this key is located at the bottom left of the keyboard. So we're going to break down some of these features. Dual display. By pressing the function key assigned to the dual display while holding down the FN key, well, users will be able to move their screens to an external source, such as a video projector or even a second screen. On my laptop, it's the F8 key that is associated with the dual display. Let's move on to another function, which allows you to activate or deactivate wireless Wi-Fi. Some laptops have a dedicated key to activate or disable the wireless network card, which is much faster than going to the computer's settings. Cellular on-off. Laptops that are equipped with a SIM card for the network also have a function key specifically for activating or deactivating the SIM card. Volume settings, on-off. Often, the F8 and F9 keys control the volume of the speakers. On my side, these are the F2 and F3 keys. Screen brightness, on-off. Right next to these keys, we can also see the possibility to increase or decrease the brightness of the screen. Bluetooth, on-off. It is also possible to have a dedicated button for Bluetooth control, but most of the time, this function is available on the same button as the Wi-Fi one. Keyboard backlight, on-off. Let's move on to the keyboard backlight. Many keyboards come with a backlight on their keyboards. When this is the case, there may be a reserve key for controlling the brightness of the keyboard. On my laptop, it's the F7 key. Touchpad, on-off. Now, let's see the usefulness of the function key on the touchpad. If you use a mouse rather than the touchpad that is integrated into your laptop, you will certainly have to disable it so that it does not get in the way when you write on the keyboard. To disable it, you can either do it in the software or via the hardware settings. You can also find a touchpad icon on one of the function keys. Screen orientation. The orientation of the screen allows the image to be rotated. While you can access it directly in the graphics card settings, you can do it too with a key combination using your keyboard. By the way, it was a little joke that we, the people working in IT support, like to play to our colleagues in another department. If I remember correctly, you had to press Control, Alt, left or right at the same time. Media options? Fast forward and rewind, play, check, pause. On some computers, there may be function keys to control media players. For example, you have the possibility to skip to the next music, or even to pause it. This type of key is usually available on the top banner and can be activated with the FN key pressed. Let's move on to GPS, which is also one of the particularities of the laptop. You can activate or deactivate the GPS directly in the settings, or using a specialized key for this function. Airplane mode is used to prevent the reception of information, but also to avoid interference with an aircraft's communication system. This feature can be turned on or off directly in Windows settings, or by using a combination of keys. To turn it on or off, simply search for airplane mode in the search bar, docking station, and port replicators. Now we're going to talk about docking stations, or port replicators. A docking station allows you to turn your laptop into a full-fledged machine, like a desktop computer. When a docking station is plugged in, the laptop has access to features that it doesn't have on its own. For example, you can use a new keyboard, mouse, and connect it to other screens. Each docking station is a little different, but there is usually a button, which you can press to unplug the laptop from the docking station. Physical laptop lock. The penultimate point that we're going to see in this lesson is the physical locking of laptops. Because we have to admit it, it's still easier to steal a laptop than a desktop computer. That's why laptops have a slot to which a cable lock can be attached. Rotatable, removable screens. And the last point concerns removable screens. Nowadays, many mobile devices are equipped with removable screens. That is to say, they can be detached. This allows the device to be used in tablet mode, and with the keyboard attached, it can be used as a laptop.